What's up, guys? Today here we are going to do a string change of the Tiki Guitar 150 made by LAG Guitars. So this is a mini guitar and it is, I believe it's called 150 for a reason. Let me check what the scale length is. 432 millimeters, so 43 centimeters. What is that in inches? It's much bigger than a ukulele size guitar anyway. All right, I'll do a review of this later. And what we're gonna do today is a string change. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut the strings. So I'm gonna clean this. As you can see, it is quite dirty and dusty. So I'm gonna unwind. I just have some books and a block here to rest the neck on. Most luthiers advise you to change the strings one by one, but in this case I am going to clean the fretboard as well as everything else. I'm going to get my string winder, just 1 second. Just going to wind these strings. That, yeah, that is loosening. Loose. Can you see the discoloration of these strings? So I'm going to be changing it to these crystal silver wound normal tension Dunlop strings for classical guitar. For mini guitars, I noticed that they use classical strings a lot. Yamaha makes a small, like a junior version acoustic guitar with steel strings, but most of these beginner guitars all have classical guitar strings. Tension, I'm not sure of the tension of these specifically or the gauge of them. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to cut these. Okay, so they're all cut. I should have grabbed all of these. These are the old strings. Just gonna wrap these so they're not in the way and I don't stand on it later on. So I usually just knot these and then put it aside. I noticed that some of these were loose. I'm just gonna get pliers and pliers. I think these are all low. Okay. This one's a bit loose. I'm just gonna move this over so you can see on this side. This side we have the knot. Basically, I'm not going to do it this way. This way they had the excess string kind of like, you'll see, kind of like all bind together. So this extra bit was tied up to this one. I'm just going to keep them all separate for ease of easier to explain. It seems to have 3 winds. I think 2 winds is enough. Okay, so that's all the strings off. I'm just going to do a quick pat down of any dusty areas. Just want to get the dust off first. Fretboard is not too bad. It's not too bad. The headstock, really dusty. Alright, I'm gonna change cloth. So I'm gonna use this. It's completely out of focus. Hang on a second. I'm gonna use this Dunlop fingerboard clean and prep. What I do is I spray it onto a cloth. So don't spray directly onto the fretboard. Oh, whoops. Where's the... Yeah, can you see the dirt coming off there? Spray a bit more. Just gonna move the camera over. I'm not sure the specifications of this mini guitar, but I like the light brown look to this fingerboard. Okay, I'm gonna get a clean part of the cloth. Just wipe it all down. Just gonna give the oops, I lost the cap. There's specks of white. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. It came off easy. Not a problem. with a quick wipe on the back of this headstock. Okay, that's most of the fretboard done. Actually, I'm going to double check the neck material of this. The neck is Sapelli. I'm going to try. So I'm going to put some lemon oil on it. Dunlop Ultimate Lemon Oil. I'll try the second fresh. Just get a clean part of the cloth. So normally, like on rosewood, ebony, it's perfectly fine, but for maple fingerboards, you want to avoid. Seems to be okay. It's definitely made it darker. So if you look at it there, this is the one that has the lemon oil. These two don't. This one's a little bit darker. I'm just gonna check. Sapelli wood. Yeah, online says it's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna just continue. What the hell? We'll do this as well, just to make sure it's even. It's harder to get in on these higher frets. That's not too bad. Okay. Clean part of the cloth. Up at the top again. Yeah, it's much richer in appearance. Getting as close to the fret as possible. Just make sure those edges are fine. Okay. Oh, I got some on the body. Okay. Just make sure any bits of lint from the cloth are gone. Okay. What we need to do now is we need to string the bridge first. Hang on, I gotta open these strings first. Wrong way. Oh my god, it didn't work. I'll just open it from here. Okay, there we go. It comes in one packet. Nothing else. Put the old strings in here. Performance is everything. Here we go. String Legend. The high E is gold. Oh, this is the ferrule at the back, so it's black, silver, white, gold, black, silver, white. Okay, let's open this up. Generally, if you know your strings, you should be able to see what they are. I'll just have that at the side. Okay, these are the nylon strings for the higher gauges. Okay, they have a bit of fluff, I guess. So silver white is, yeah, this one looks thicker. They have them all bundled together, not separate. So let me unwind these. Okay. Where is the silver white? Yeah. Yeah, that one's not as thick anyway. All right, let's go to the bridge. So what we need to do is we need to feed the string in. Here's the knot part. Is it in focus? Not really. Just position that. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to loop. You can go left or right, it doesn't matter. So you need to loop over your string like this. And then you need to go in to kind of tie a knot basically. And to make it more secure, you want to go in again. And don't worry about the excess, we'll cut that off at the end. And what you need to do is you need to grab the string, you need to pull. Don't worry, when we wind the string, this will increase the tension. So I'm going to move over to the headstock. I'll show you how. Normally for classical guitar, it's a bit out of focus. Normally for classical guitar, you'll have the. I'll show a picture of it. It's like a barrel, and you roll it like this. It's not sticking up like that. So it's quite long string. This is for normal length classical guitar strings. So I'm gonna just adjust that so it's straight. ease of demonstration. So you need to pull this all the way through. And the way I string my guitar is the same as the tech. I can't remember the name. You can put it in the comment section down below. Is Joe Bonamassa's guitar tech. Just make sure you have enough tension there. And what you do is you go to the next tuning peg. So so here you go to the next tuning peg, pinch that, then you pull the string up like so, and what you want to do is you want to crimp that. Try crimp it up if you can. I think it's easier if I cut some of this string. So when I cut that, now what I want to do is I wind over it one time. Make sure that that is going up. These strings are a lot weaker than the steel strings. What you do is you wind it. So make sure that that's pointing up. What this does is it creates a wind on top and a wind on the bottom of the string hole. You'll see here when it comes around. Do you see here? So there we get a pencil. So the string is fed through there. Hang on. The string is fed through the hole, and you have a string on top and you have a string on bottom winding it. What is the deal? It's not. Yeah. So here you see the string wind on top, string wind on bottom, and the string comes through here, and you cut it as close as possible to there. But what I usually do is I maybe play it for a week, get the string tension, make sure I pull on the strings and make sure the tension is there, and then I cut it off. So I never cut it off straight away. All right. Okay, I'm going to move on to the rest of the strings. For ease of sake, like normally with a fixed bridge guitar, you do all of them here. Sorry, you string all the strings through here, but the problem here is that you need to tie a knot on this side. So what we need is the black one. So I have the black, hang on, that's all I have a focus. Okay, so same thing again. Go around, so you're making a loop, like so. Go once, and go twice. Make sure you pull this. There we go. Sorry, I have to move back up to the top. It's much easier to wind the string up here because this is a normal. Hang on a second. Usually go on the outside, no? Inside? Yeah, it's always the inside. Okay. So feed this through. pull it back about this much. I'm going to crimp it here. Go over once. Then you just pull out this string and make sure that this goes over this string. Where's my string winder? There you go. So it's come back around. And you can see that there's a wind above and below. Okay, I'm gonna cut this a bit short. There we go. Let's move back to the bridge. Focus, please. Yeah, we're not in focus. Why? Hang on a second. I think we're in focus. Okay. So the next string. Whoops. Same thing again. Create a knot. Create a C, and then you go inside. Whoops. You want to go inside. Obviously, there's a different sound with these strings compared to steel acoustic strings. Okay. Let's go back to the headstock. We don't have another, so what you can do is you can just wind it back to the last one. Neat trick. Oh, sorry, I forgot to feed it through. So what you do is you grab that much of the string and then you pull it back and you crimp it. Make sure you crimp it good. Then you go over once, pull the string back, then wind the string like so. Hang on a second. Why do I have so much excess string? That's not too bad. So you see there, this string is kind of not smooth, that's why it's kind of acting weird. So, you know, whoops, don't do that. I will stretch these strings. All right, let's go back to the bridge. All right, let's go back. Whoops. Need that later. Whoa, making a mess. There, we're in focus. Oh, okay, what's this? I need the silver and white, which is the G string. Hang on. Silver, white, black, gold. Okay, let's have the gold. That's gold. It's the high E string. Silver. Is this black? Oh, these are so similar. Silver or white. Sorry, out of camera there. It's very hard to focus on these. So the tip of this black, tip of this is white. According to our instructions, it should be silver or white. So silver or white. Just to show you, the high E string is gold. Okay, so this is definitely it. Whoops. So for this, what you can do is you can do the extra wind. So it's the same thing. You go over and you pull that tight. That creates the crimp. And you want to go create the knot. That's over once. You go over twice. I think I need my pliers. Just to catch the string. I think that's enough, but G string is always a problem string. If you can get more in there, that's great. So all this does is it stops the string from slipping out of the bridge. There we go. So you pull that tight. There's a lot of tension there. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the headstock. Same thing again. Gonna feed this through. Oh, it fell. So feed this through. Just pull the string over to the next tuning peg, pull, and then you crimp it. Then you go one over, go back to the knot, and what I'm doing is holding the tension here. Just make sure winding it this side is going to be more difficult. Oh, sorry, I did it the wrong way around. You need to feed the string this way. Yeah. Is that crimped? Hang on, let me start this over. This much, pull through, crimp, go over one that way. So we're on the inside basically, apologies. Then we want to it's still going. So long as this wind goes over it. Are we over? Oh, it loosened. Great. I might just use my finger to wind this. I'm gonna switch hands. This is a bit better. There we go. What happened here? So we got extra. Did we get it there? Yeah. We're in. So these strings are always the harder strings because they're nylon. Okay, let's go back to the bridge. We're all out of focus here. It's fine. Okay. So the trick, which I did not do a great job, maybe I needed more winds, but you're supposed to get the very end of the string on the bridge side. So that's why people add extra knots to it, but you should be fine if you have 3 knots. Okay, next string, black. This is the black one. I think this is the black one. Feed that through. I have a lot of string to play with, so I'm gonna get more on this side. Two, three. There we go. That's a good one. That one falls at the back there. Okay. Let's move back to the headstock. Okay, hang on, let me just back up the camera angle. Feed this through. Attach it as there, go to the next tuning peg, pull it back there, crimp it. Then we're gonna go one over on the inside, and then yeah, okay. almost. Yeah. That's great. Move back to the bridge. Last one, last string. Just get these out of the way. Feed this through. Whoops. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Make sure that you pull this tight and get the first knot in. There we go, that's 1, 2, and 3. There we go. It's very tight. Just gonna hold that, hold to the knot. Okay. Feed that through. Pull it back. Crimp. And we're gonna go the inside on top. And now, inside on top. Make sure that that goes under, because you already have one that's over. Okay. So first things first. Alright, sorry. Let's back up the view a bit. Okay, so first things first. What we need to do is we need to tune up. So I'm using the Polytune clip-on. Okay, so for just demonstration purposes, I'm going to tune up with the guitar flat. D sharp. So I'm just tuning this to standard. Can you see that? C sharp, D. Switch hands for this. A sharp, good enough. C sharp, C sharp, D, D sharp, D sharp, D sharp, D sharp. Why is it staying on this D sharp? G sharp, A, oops, wrong way. Harder to tune this way. It did go up. Hang on. It's still at D sharp. We have an E. So okay, I'm gonna stretch these strings out. So what you do is you kind of fret them and then you just pull on the string a bit. What you're doing is you're tightening each end, so the bridge end and the tuning peg. You don't have to go crazy, just pull it up a couple of centimeters, or just 1-2 centimeters max. Let's tune again, like, it should be out of tune, yeah. We're losing string widths. Get there. We're in tune. Still a bit out. But yeah, that's basically it. So you just keep stretching the strings, tuning until you get into pitch. Alright, so that's the end of the video. It's a long one. Start to finish, changing classical guitar strings on this mini LAG guitar. Not sponsored by any of these companies, just telling you guys what I use. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.